All right, so this is some integration work with Miss Cleo. Now, I mentioned before that Cleo is great with just about anything and everything, but she is Miss Cleo, not just because she's an independent dog, but because she will stand up for herself. She will put a dog in their place. And if you have a dog that refuses to back down or anything, that can become, you got that, you little bastard. It can become an issue. So we have Mr. Poseidon here with an e-collar on. Now, Poe's pretty good with his commands. He's great. He's been well trained. Again, doesn't really do that well with other dogs or strangers, especially strangers. He's just very unsure and insecure about public situations. So he's done a lot of work and he's come a long ways. I remember when I first met him, it was 2 weeks before me and him actually could be in the same room alone together without his handler. First couple of times he tried to bite me, tried to come at me, stuff like that. I didn't really do anything as much as just let him have his space and gave him his own time to come around to me being around here. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. I could have, taken him for a walk, done all that kind of stuff to try and engage with him, but I didn't want to force the situation. He was controlled enough that he could be separated from me. We could be in the same room with his handler. There wasn't any problem, so it was never really that big of a deal. But again, my Miss Cleo, she will stand up for herself if she doesn't like the way a dog is talking to her. And Poseidon isn't really one for backing down. Come. Yes. Good. But again, he's very well trained and knows his commands pretty well. So we're going to use those commands to work in the situation. Now, right now, I've got Poe, I've got Zeus. Cleo is separated on the other side of a baby gate in another room. She's watching everything. They're near each other. But Poe can go from friendly excited to defensive excited very quickly. So we need to control the situation as much as we can. Place. Place. Yes, good. So as you can see, he's very eager to work. He loves working for his stuff. I've said in one of my other videos that Cleo knows her stuff. She's pretty good with her commands when she wants to be. I never worked on a break command. She doesn't have the duration like Poseidon does. I can put him in a place command. He's there. That's where he's going to be until I tell him differently. Break. Yes, good boy. So this is the kind of level that I want to get Cleo at. I said before, she's been a family dog for a couple of years now. She's great. She's wonderful. And her doing her own thing has never really been that much of a problem. So I never pushed her any farther than that. However, starting now, we're going to be working towards these kind of commands, this kind of control and effort. Place. Yes. Good. Sit. Sit. No. Yes. Good. Yeah. Yes. Very eager to work. So with him in place, I'm going to go ahead and bring Cleo in. See how this goes. Break. You place. Very good. Good boy. Very good. Miss Cleo, sit. Yes. Good job. Zeus, sit. Yes. Good. Good. Very good. Very good doggies. Good. So now we're going to try and get Cleo. I don't want to get her too close to Poe because I don't want to create that kind of energy at the moment. Right now, I want them to be able to work in the same room. Eventually, we'll get to a point where I can just let them be. Cleo. 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 Zeus. Good. Sit. Yes. Now, Zeus is another one. He's just a family dog. He knows sit. He knows a lot of different things. His problem is anxiety. He has a lot of anxiety. Ah. Touch. Yes. Good. Good. Cleo, down. Ah. Down. Yes. Good. So like I said, Zeus knows a lot of things too. Poe, very good. So the more I can work them by distracting them onto me, instead of them fixating on each other, the more it's just a normal thing for them to be in the same room. Now, one of the problems is that Cleo, while she does know her commands, she's very food motivated, which can be a good thing. She's also very pushy. She's pushy for affection. She's pushy for that food. You know, you can kind of see it in her stance. She's kind of leaned over a little bit. She wants to make sure she's the next one to get something. We need to make sure that doesn't happen and that everybody gets their turn. She needs to understand that that's the way it is. Just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's going to get what she wants. Sit. Yes, good. Place. Yes. Place. Yes. Ah, sit. Yes. Good. Zeus, down. Zeus, down. Yes, good job. Cleo, down. Down. Yes. Remember, when you're giving your dog commands, that means that they have to actually perform the command entirely before they're allowed to get their food. She wasn't all the way on the ground. Just because you're pretty doesn't mean you get what you want. No, no, no. Very good. So now what I am going to do, because honestly, I have these guys in way too close a proximity and I'm about to run out of food. So I'm going to give them a little something. Zeus, good job. Cleo. Up here. Good. Now again, I haven't done a lot with Cleo. Her duration sucks. Come on. Couch. Yes. Good. And she can't stand the idea of others getting something that she's not going to get, so we need to work on that. We need to work on these guys being in the same area together with no problems. So lots of control, lots and lots of control. And it'll be like this for probably a week, just to make sure that everybody is good before I ever, couch. Before I ever think about being able to leave these guys alone while I go to the store or something like that, that's not going to happen because I don't want to come into what possibly could be if things don't go the way I want them to. So whenever I leave right now, usually Cleo is put into a kennel because she needs to work on her crate training. Usually these guys will be out and about walking around. And throughout the day, I'll kind of swap it up. They'll go outside. She'll be inside on the couch. They'll be on the couch. She's outside. Do a little round robin kind of thing like that until I am 100% comfortable with these guys being alone with each other. But like I said, until then, lots and lots of control. Zeus, sit. Yes, good. Papa, place. Touch. There you go. That's what I wanted. Very good. Zeus, hands up. Bang, bang. Yes, very good. Couch. Cleo, couch. Again, that's why she's Miss Cleo. She wants what she wants, and that's what she wants. And we got to change that. We got to fix that. Place. Yes, good. Zeus, doing fantastic. Miss Cleo, thank you for going back to the couch. I appreciate it. All right, so that's all I'm going to do for right now. I'll give them a couple minutes, and then I will break up the situation, change things around, make it to where there isn't any possible chance for stressors. You're a ham. And we'll go from there. So keep tuning in.